Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
We're up and running then. Pedro Neto, Rabiot, in with the challenge, now it's Camavinga, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little...
It's Dembele! That was mighty close. Vitinha, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Camavinga. Tries one from range! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Deftly away. Out for a throw. Koundé. Still goalless. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here. It's a really well-measured ball. He'll try from distance! Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Opts for safety. Ah, he's given it away. Now it's Mbappe. Real chance here. Mbappe is onto this. And the shot! Goal! France!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
But pour l'équipe de France, après 25 minutes de jeu, le numéro 10.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Foot in. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rabiot does well to get it back. Almost half an hour in now. Ruben Dias cuts it out. Bruno Fernandes. That has been slung wide. He's having a pop! And no, just off target. Bernardo Silva gets a good foot in there. Looking to play him in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rafael Leao. And it's Hernandez. Spread to the right. Olise. And the finish! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No, he's not getting his way this time. And they've got a throw. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And again! And that's a good finish. Portugal are level. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's cut it out. Pedro Neto. And it's Vitinha. Rabiot does well to get it back.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Hernandez. Played out towards the right wing. Hernandez. And Upamecano. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Chers spectateurs,
So, nothing in it, Jim? What do you think?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time, the score is 1-1.
Et merci d'accueillir nos joueurs sur le terrain. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8. Pour le
Portugal
remplacer,
get the second half
le
going.
numéro 25.
France are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's looking wide. Now it's Dembele. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. France come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming...
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's straight offside. Vitinha, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a sharp pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's having a go! Well, that is rather wayward.
Mbappe probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Vitinha. And it's Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Bruno Fernandes. Not the most accurate pass. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Diogo Dalot. Vitinha. Rabiot. Just about up to the hour now. And here's Olise. France still have the cards to affect this game. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bruno Fernandes. It's Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Diogo Dalot. Conte. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Camavinga. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Olise. And he's intervened well there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Pedro Neto. Conte. It's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Camavinga. Ah, he's had it taken off him. And here's Mbappe. Koundé calmly anticipates. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nuno Mendes.
Đây được rồi.
Alo.
Sao tự nhiên này nó bị out ra nhỉ? Nãy giờ không ai thấy nghe nói gì. Rồi, ok, chơi đi.
Alo alo. Nghe đâu?
Này delay.
Nữa.
Đấy. Ok, chơi tiếp.
Start à?
Đây, nhấn lên này. Nãy giờ không nói, không nghe.
And here's Mbappe. And here's Olise. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Bernardo Silva has found the net here, of course. And here's Mbappe. Tries from a long way out.
Không được, không thể như thế được.
It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Vitinha. Joao Felix. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a
Chết
foul.
rồi, ăn thẻ rồi.
Ăn thẻ rồi à?
Em
Well,
chọc
that's
vào
a
chân
ball.
của nó.
Always looked
Thẻ
it.
ba.
Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle?
Đã chạm vào đâu?
Anh đã dạy chơi xấu đâu?
Chết rồi. Nó phạt rồi.
À,
Ý,
And it's Vitinha. Oh, it's a great ball here.
hay.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
chết rồi.
Người chết.
Joao Felix.
Il y aura 2 minutes
And
de
the whistler's
temps.
gone for a reckless
Sao
challenge
Anh
there.
đã dạy xỉa đâu mà biết xỉa.
He knows what's coming. A second
Ôi,
yellow,
ôi.
and
Cái
he's
gì?
off.
Chơi xấu thế.
Well, the protest
cái
continues,
nút
but in
bắn.
the end they are defending the
Đâu?
Nút
indefensible.
này. Là xỉa.
France
Đâu, lúc nãy em
are
đến B
down to
nào
10
là
men.
xỉa đấy.
Cái B là sút mà.
Không, nhưng mà lúc em không có bóng thì nó là xỉa.
Không biết à? Ai mà biết đâu. Em ơi, xấu rồi. Không được. Chết rồi, còn thua người nữa. Ơ, thẻ đỏ của An hay của nó?
Của em chứ.
Bernardo
Em lúc nãy
Silva.
em vừa xỉa cái thẻ vàng giờ xỉa.
À, thì
Camavinga
cũng là cái thằng
leads
đấy.
the dash for it. Now that looks a decent ball.
Đi hay không?
That's
Chạy
been
không kịp
cut
đâu.
out, well played.
Thì là em
Vitinha.
chuyển đi chậm. Đi đi.
So that means another 30 minutes football.
Đập pen rồi
So
đi.
still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Thế anh lại cài hiệp phụ
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought
Hang
encounter,
Okay.
Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. And we are already back underway. Now it's
Aye.
Mbappe,
Ui dồi.
and it's Hernandez. Played out wide. Just too much on
Không có
that.
cái thằng nào đấy cả.
Joao Felix,
Đây rồi, Kante kìa. Sút đi, sút.
closing in on goal.
Ôi, chứ.
Bernardo
Thằng
Silva,
Kante không biết sút à?
Biết.
taken back almost at once. And here's Dembele, and a chance!
Sút khó thế.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Chết rồi, giờ thua nửa người ta nữa.
Ruben Dias,
Dễ.
Gần thay người ông anh em mệt hết
and it's
rồi.
Vitinha.
Pha đi.
Nốt khóa đi anh đỏ.
This looks
Hay
promising.
rồi. Ui trời.
Joao Felix. Rabiot shifted it to the flank. Hernandez. Camavinga. Bernardo Silva. Spread out to the left.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Y là chuyền bóng à?
Saliba.
Đi ở trong khe. X. Đấy, đấy, thấy không? Thấy chuyền bóng không?
That's been intercepted.
Ui.
Over to the right flank. Tries from distance. And we're halfway through extra time.
Attention, attention. Le
So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This the final 15 minutes for someone to do something.
Yeah.
Mình cho chặn hết sạch thể lực rồi. Hay thằng này là Sam Bui. Này. Hay hết luôn. Pitney đây, tôi chặn được khỏe, hết thể lực luôn. Ok,
Không thay Kante ta.
không, Kante lúc nãy vào sau mà, đâu
Kìa.
khỏe mà.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 10. Le numéro 7.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Le numéro 6.
It has been a slugfest.
Em lại ăn
Significant
thẻ nữa
blows
rồi.
landed, but still no knockouts.
Le numéro 20.
Sao?
Le numéro 18.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Có ai làm gì đâu? Đâu để xem bị gì? À. Ừ. Nãy bóng cái nút Y, ít.
Xỉa nó bay chân.
Trời ơi.
Bernardo Silva
Ai rồi?
succumbs to the pressure. Bernardo Silva cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Barcola. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Trời ơi.
Foot in.
Ai rồi?
France needed that. They really needed it.
Đến chữ Y rồi.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Thôi anh đừng nhắc nữa đi. Nhắc
Just
em nhìn
needs a
xuống
little
đi.
bit of fine-tuning.
Ơi, tí lấy được kìa.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Rafael Leao.
Ui,
Oh, he's
lại
caught
xỉa
him there.
tiếp.
It's a free kick.
Tiếp rồi. Ngươi đừng ăn thẻ nữa.
Rồi nha.
Ui, thằng Ui lại
Gonna
thẻ
have his
vàng tiếp.
name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Đấy, cho các chị em đá bóng đấy.
Attention, changement.
That has not gone well. Delivered across. That has ended up in no man's land. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Zaire and chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Hello.
Look at the... Can he do it? Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Qua đá. Ôi trời ơi. Đâu đó. Không cần nhanh gì nhé. Ôi trời ơi. Bằng phiếu đó. Ôi rồi ôi. 18 người đang xem này.
Ơ, sao vẫn đá tiếp? À.
And that's it. France can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that.
Pháp đá Arsenal thì.
So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate.
Nghĩ gì?
Pháp à? Thấy đúng không?
Ừ.
Arsenal nhá.
Thua ra.
Thua sao đừng là thua. Ô pháo đi anh. Chị đã giải gì thế? À, chị đã giải thế này, nó đang đá chơi thôi.
Pháo á, đá với pháo.
Đá với pháo luôn.
Pháo. Phấn đào.
Phấn đào.
À.
Có chơi pháo của chúng tôi.
À.
Tiếp.
Em biết cái thằng này này.
Ừ.
Đẹp trai.
Cũng được.
Trắng. Đúng không?
Ừ.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Đã kèo
Well, it
luôn.
looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is
Thế thế.
absolutely
Em
up
nhập
for
cuộc
it.
ác đấy.
It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Đấy, đấy,
Well, I wouldn't
đấy.
just look at this being another friendly.
Xỉa
Peter.
đấy.
Is that your own experience?
Hay rồi.
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
We are
Qua một
just
chiến
getting
thuật khác
started.
nhau. Ôi,
And the shot's on here.
Làm gì?
Traumeri,
ui, bị chặn rồi.
Madueke. Played back. It's a really well-measured
Hay.
ball.
Sút luôn.
There's
Sút
the
luôn.
shot!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Pour l'équipe de France, après 10 minutes de jeu.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own
Tôi
it.
đây chơi
Yeah,
lần
Peter,
đầu tiên,
I think
đâu lần
we've got to
hai.
give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the
Amateur.
greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind
Chơi
and
nhiều
clinical
của
edge.
bạn ấy thì được.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Nhưng lỡ bạn
Nicely
không có
spread.
người sao? Thì thôi.
And here's Mbappe. Anthony takes a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Cái đá kia đấy. Cho tay mất đó.
Không. À, sao đá mù?
Cái đá ngu à. Ok.
Mấy giờ?
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Mới mất chặn nhỉ.
Ừ.
Hernandez,
Thắng là tưng bừng.
Madueke. He's on it, can he get away? First quarter of an hour gone.
Hello này.
Lo
And
chào
once
anh em
more he
nha.
proves rigid and robust.
Đang tập trung anh nhau đây. Đấy.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Olise.
Úi giời ơi.
And it's Camavinga.
Ừ.
Gyökeres. France already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance.
À, câu bộ à?
And
Không
it's
có pha.
Zubimendi.
À, không có biết câu bộ nào.
Arsenal definitely like
Tôi
their
cà khịa
pressing
tất
from
cả
the
các
front.
bộ.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it?
Take
High
the
energy,
power.
high intensity.
Đúng vậy.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Pinches
Nhưng
it
mà
off
phát
him.
rồi không có Gitman, không thích nữa rồi.
Kìa.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the
Sao
danger.
cho
Nhưng năm nay tôi xem
Gyökeres.
quân cấp độ nào đây?
Now it's Madueke. Oh, that's
Cái gì?
fabulous. He's had it
Really?
taken off him.
Ui,
The ball has bounced
Yeah.
loose now.
đấy, đấy,
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free
Nhắc nhở
kick.
nha.
Ừ, ok.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Đấy, đụng bóng mà. Chia rồi gần quá. Thằng Ryan này đá hay lắm.
Havertz closing in on goal.
Bóng ấy.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Madueke. Rice.
Hay.
Well, that tackle was certainly
Ui,
sturdy.
thế rồi. Ơ,
And the
Rồi,
referee
rồi,
has
rồi.
shown him a yellow card.
Không phải là anh em nhấn hai lần chữ A nó
thế à?
anh em có nhấn chữ B không? Chữ B thì chữ X không?
Không biết.
Ở hai cái ngón tay ấy,
Ngón tay gần chữ ít ý.
tay chọc vào chữ X ấy.
Madueke.
Đấy. Đấy nhá, không xỉa nhá.
Madueke really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Knocks it out wide. Mbappe.
Đúng rồi.
Mbappe purring for chance for a shot. Oh, good finish.
Người đó.
2 up now, and they are cruising. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Thẻ đỏ.
Good ball, good take.
Không.
Dembele!
Nãy ăn một cái thẻ đỏ rồi.
And for a moment, time stood still.
Rồi, đã 10 người xong rồi đến.
France with the
em phải
corner.
đá sao?
They're first.
Phải nhấn chân bóng lên.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
Kìa. Ui ôi, sút luôn.
He's having a hit!
Thế nhầm y chứ.
That is decidedly lacking.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Tận 20%. Nãy bọn nó 92.
Zubimendi. To Havertz.
Đấy, xoạc nhưng không
And
thành
here's
công đấy.
Dembele.
Ơ, nó đi đâu vậy?
That has not gone well.
Ui giời.
Dembele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
It's a pretty loose pass. Madueke. And he's been shifted off it. Just past the 40th minute mark. Hernandez. There he goes, motoring forward. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Pretending to fly away here.
Làm sao đây?
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Team World Cup đấy.
2 goals on the day, and he may not
Lần
yet
trước
be
là
done.
Argentina thắng mà Pháp thua mà.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
C1 à?
Rabiot,
Sao chúng ta vào bán kết rồi, không cần lo.
and it's
Tiếp
Dembele.
theo lại là một trang sách mới.
Anh nói ít là gì? Stokke đúng không?
Temps
Anh là chân
additionnel.
bóng.
He's free. Mbappe! Havertz. Martinelli. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Elise.
Sao không
Dembele.
sút? Anh bấm A.
Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Đúng rồi.
Hơi lộ.
Tôi có xem trận đấy mà.
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Kèo mà.
Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
France, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0.
Nhầm.
And we are back underway.
Nhầm đổi gôn thôi.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Lỗi nhầm tí nữa là xuất về.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, great, and the shot! Fantastic from Elise!
Làm gì đấy?
Sumptuous finish and
Là sao tôi độ
absolute
khó
joy.
đấy nhá?
Ok nha.
They are playing them off the park.
But pour l'équipe de
That
France.
really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Le
Pháo thủ
numéro
như này chết rồi.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Pháp của mình là kèo Pháp. Thua Argentina.
Hình như có năm nào đá pen cũng thắng mà.
Thì là cái
Kỳ
năm,
trước.
là cái năm đá pen thua đấy.
Không.
Năm đấy Argentina.
Biết rồi, nhưng mà kỳ trước nó vô địch cũng đá pen hay là không phải đá pen. Kỳ trước là đá với Croatia đúng không?
Mong đùa nhau địch. Đúng rồi, như cổ vũ bùa nha.
This is a
Yeah.
gloriously greedy performance.
Thế. Hôm nay Pháp là bùa nha nhé.
Thế luôn.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ngoài luôn.
That is good strength. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Đấy sao bọn nó xỉa em không bị cái ấy.
France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Madweke. Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Không kịp.
Tăng tốc lên chứ.
Rice. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now, can they get him away? That's been cut out, well played. Raya getting this one clear. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. France are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Martinelli. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off. And they finally made the decision.
Finish! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
France are having a ball here.
Chết rồi, ăn thẻ rồi.
Can he stop it going out? Olise could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Ví dụ lúc đấy em không chuyển cho thằng đấy thì có tính về tiền
không? Thằng ấy không tham gia pha bóng.
Madweke. He is starved of space and time. That is good progress on the left. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Olise. Mbappe is onto this. Martinelli. Gyökeres. Foot in.
Hay quá. Hay quá.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Over to the right flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a good ball. Madweke. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good spread. He's quick to return it. Has a look and plays it forward. Just eases him off the ball. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. And he's in on goal. Real chance! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Giờ em phải bấm
Number
gì?
2 then.
Đây, không, bấm X. Đấy, đúng rồi. Đâu?
And that's past the post.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Subimendi. Could be danger here. Mbappe. And the finish! And that's a tiny finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
but pour l'équipe de France.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Havertz.
Kia được đá rồi.
Goes looking wide. Camavinga.
Ý, cái thằng đấy xỉa rồi.
Madueke.
Quay bắt cái lớn.
Spread it left.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mai ơi, chỉ cái hồi trước.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Kiểu, nhiều thủ môn chưa
Out of play
chân
for
được.
a throw.
Mai ơi là khác biệt.
Arsenal have
À,
opted to
là
make another
phá con
change
người
here.
à?
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Hay.
Chouameni.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps
Mbappe.
additionnel.
He shifted it to the flank.
Ui,
Played out towards the right wing. That's where it came from. Martinelli. Quality ball. Not the most accurate pass. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time.
Bây giờ
And time is up. France, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
cánh phải rồi.
Mbappe, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best.
Thôi kệ đi.
về chưa?
Well,
Chỉ đi
after
một
all
đường
of that,
thẳng thôi. Bye cả nhà nha, đi về nhé. Tới giờ
Thì anh cho nó tự động đá đi cho các bạn xem. Đấy, này có 7 like liền.
ui giời, tuyệt quá. Mai lại like.
Ok.
well, the opening day of any competition is special
Thì
for
mai từ cái
everyone.
lúc
A
mà-
red letter
từ
day
lúc mà đi
for
tìm máu
everybody
tới
here
khi
and those of you who have
đi
joined
bơi
us for
á.
our live coverage.
Bọn nó đòi 6
I
đứa
hope
con
everybody
thôi.
is comfortably
Yêu
strapped in for the
Trời
ride.
ơi.
We're sure that this will be just a keeper in his way.
Chào anh em đi.
No foul, says the referee.
Bye bye cả nhà nha.
Nha. Hỏi lại ghế nha.
Reback. Koundé. Vermeer. Out towards the flank. Tony Martinez. Tony Martinez touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, he's been caught napping. There's the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. They've played it short. Aimed beyond the defence. Now here's the delivery. Howson tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in plenty of space here. Good pressure, determined, intense. Oh, he's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Very nicely done. And the shot has fallen kindly here. Goal! Arsenal! And there is your opener. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Dani Olmo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. Edmilson. Xavi Alonso. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the return pass. Reback. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Played into space. Fermin providing an outlet on that flank. Johnny. Tony Martinez. Played out towards the right wing. Ah, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Referee's given a throw. Space for him to turn and look. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Johnny. And he's taking no chances there. Dani Olmo. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lewandowski, there he goes, motoring forward. Driving on and making good progress. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Arsenal looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Tony Martinez. Tony Martinez! Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Reback. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Arsenal up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Arsenal are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
So the action resumes. Arsenal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Tony Martinez. Oh, such a clever touch.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That'll be a throw-in. That is lovely. Has a look up and delivers. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, that might be the first time
Trở
they've
lại
gone
thôi.
long, Peter.
Ôi
They've
giời
clearly been
ơi.
told to try
Không đã
something
là thắng
different.
1-0 này. Đội hình
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
đội hình Bắc Sa. Đó.
Threads one in. And that was asking for too much.
Rồi anh em ơi, thôi mình lại để chế độ kia mình đá tí. Đấu nhỏ là đây. Đây rồi, đây rồi. Đá tí cho đấy lại cảm giác là
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Camavinga, and it's Olmo. Dani Olmo making good progress. He slings it in, and the shot!
ok chưa anh em ơi. Ôi
Goal!
trời ơi. Cảm giác
Two
bóng
up
là quá
now,
tốt.
and they are cruising. As simple as you like, the
Trở lại thôi.
outcome utterly
Lấy lại sân khấu của mình thôi anh em ơi.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an
Cho
even
người
better
yêu đi về
pass.
lấy lại
It's
sân khấu của mình thôi.
beautifully played.
So that's 2 now without
Yeah.
reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shot.
Ui, ui.
Bullish header!
Sao?
And the keeper has reacted
Ý là đội hình
superbly
mình
there.
nhiều Bắc Sa.
That's very, very good. You
công
can't
nhận.
ask for much more than that.
Ý là
Edmilson.
về cơ bản thì
An hour into the second half.
Bắc Sa nhiều nhân tố hay anh em nên là những cái thẻ mà khi mà mình được free ấy, thường cũng là của Bắc Sa. Konami ưu ái rất nhiều cho Bắc Sa anh em.
He's had it taken off
Có
him.
Lami Zaman
There's a
là
probing ball. Tony Martinez.
kiểu gọi là
Tony Martinez was alert to the
cánh
possibilities,
của mình
but
thì
in the end
đang
it's
là
fruitless.
Daniel Mo
Camavinga,
và một cánh là
and here's Mbappe. Now it's
phải
Dani
là
Olmo. Now it's
Fermi
Lopez.
Lopez à? Fermi Lopez à?
Now there's a terrific
Mình
hit.
mình đang đá chiến thuật đó là 3-1
Alaba can
à,
now introduce
3-2-2-2.
the first of their
Tức là
substitutes.
không đá cánh
Well, he
anh
can
em ạ,
certainly
không đá
make
tiền vệ
his side
cánh,
a lot
mình
more
đang đá với 2
predictable,
tiền vệ
Peter.
tấn
You know,
công,
he has a
2
very
tiền
good
đạo,
eye for a pass and
một
a
tiền
tricky one
vệ
at that.
trụ và một tiền vệ
Defending
giữa.
of the desperate variety. And now they
Còn
can
mình cũng có
spring out
Lami
of
Zaman đấy chứ.
defense.
Lami Zaman thì
The most accurate pass.
để giữ bị.
That's a dangerous ball. Showing good feet. And it's Lopez.
Ui,
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
làng bạn đông dữ rồi, nguy hiểm.
Plays it through. It's a promising
Bắc Sa
position.
một chán lắm. Nói chung Bắc Sa mình thấy
The ball goes in.
đúng một nhân tố làm
It's
cho
claimed by the keeper.
năm ngoái thì còn có ông nào nhỉ?
Alaba
Rafinha.
truly seemed to be
Hình như
at
Rafinha
loggerheads in trying to sort
đang
this
chấn
out.
thương hay
Is it
sao ấy
the
nhỉ?
passing or the movement that's the problem?
Mình không thấy đá.
I think both.
Rafinha với gọi là một nhân tố
And he's picked out the run.
gọi là ngoài ra của Bắc Sa ấy.
Guevara.
CB đang là các tuyển thủ trẻ này. Bao Kubasi. Sao nhấn mà Bao Kubasi rồi ông nào nữa? Ông gì Garcia gì đấy. Là các cầu thủ trẻ anh em, nhưng mà Barca 1-2 năm tới là căng thẳng đấy, không đùa được đâu. Barca 1-2 năm tới là căng thẳng đấy. Thì các cầu thủ trẻ gọi là được đá nhiều trong năm nay nhá. Barca nói thấy chứ vẫn đang đứng đầu La Liga mà anh em, mà đá toàn các cầu thủ trẻ thôi nhá. Zean cũng thấy, Zean cũng nhiều cầu thủ trẻ đấy. Zean thì có ông gì mới nổi nhỉ? Quên mất tên ông gì Thổ Nhĩ Kỳ mới nổi nhỉ? Xabi Alonso chạy.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ôi, Pazi là ứng cử viên. Pazi với Bayern này năm nay ứng cử viên số 1 rồi. Thề luôn đấy, xem hai đội đá sướng mắt. Còn Arsenal thì nói chung là ối rồi ôi lắm. Hên xui. Mình thì rất thích Arsenal, nhưng mà thực sự là xem đá mấy vòng này, ui ôi chán. Ý là nó cứ kiểu tức trong người ấy nhau. Thề luôn, may là vào cái nhánh dễ như vào cái nhánh khó kia thì biết là có vào hay không. May là Arsenal vào nhánh dễ, vào Sporting Lisbon ấy. Như là những cái đội bóng đấy thì họ đá tập thể tốt, nhưng mà họ không có những cá nhân hay như là Bayern. Bayern thì cái ông gì nhỉ? Olise à? Rồi xem trận đá với Zean ghê thật. Còn Zean thì có mấy ông Alan Guller này, Mbappe. Còn Pazi thì thôi. Pazi thì đem Pele với lại Khedira đá ghê. Bayern nó mạnh, Pazi trong đó là cặp đó là nói chung là cặp đó gọi là kẻ 49-50 thôi, không biết đâu mà lần được. Cặp đó cặp hay đấy. Còn Arsenal thì Arsenal với lại Atlético thì mình vẫn có nghĩ là Arsenal thắng đấy, tại vì Arsenal thường đá với mấy đội mà kiểu thì dễ ăn hơn, kiểu ăn được một bàn ấy về thủ ấy. Arsenal là kiểu thế anh em ạ. Đúng rồi, Kane này, Diaz nữa này. Diaz cũng ghê. Chả hiểu sao Liverpool bán Diaz luôn. Kane thì đúng rồi, Kane thì tìm bến đỗ Bayern là quá phù hợp rồi. Làm trận rank anh em ơi. Làm trận rank cho nó phấn khởi đi. Đấy, đây đội hình mình nhá. Cho Mark Alister vào. Đang có phong độ tốt. Nó thằng sút phạt hay mà. Bayern thì sút phạt sẽ là ai? Olise sút à? Hay là Kane? Mình thì hôm thì xem Arsenal thôi, chứ cũng chỉ xem lại thì highlight của Zean với lại Alan Guller nhỉ.
So bring it on, hike expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Nói chung là vẫn cứ cổ vũ Arsenal thôi anh em ạ, nhưng mà nói chung là trong lòng thì vẫn nơm nớp lo sợ. Tập trung đá trận này anh em nhá.
So we're very much on the way now.
Cả.
So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois.
Oh, good effort!
Ui dồi.
That was very necessary.
Ăn được bàn rồi.
Now it's Dani Olmo.
Hơi chậm nhỉ.
He's got away. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Ui, không được.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ui, không được rồi.
That pass isn't the best. Hazard. Dani Olmo.
Hay là bắt bài hay đấy.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Xavi Alonso. And Nielsen.
Ui,
Hazard.
gần thôi.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well,
Ôi
both
kìa.
sides seem happy with the
Chuyển xa thế
patient
nhờ.
approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Clipped into space.
Báo.
And he's there to clear it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great
chết
positioning,
rồi.
so good.
And the shot! Goal! Manchester United!
Biết đá chắc bóng
The
một tí à.
first significant strike. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Đá trận này
Yeah,
nhìn
great
nó có vẻ
movement and great use of
mệt mỏi
space
nhỉ?
to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's not got
Sao?
that quite
Đội
right.
nào mình thì
Not
cứ
pretty, but
cố
it gets the
Arsenal thôi.
job done.
Ui trời.
Nuno Mendes. And this is Berbatov.
Ui.
Alonso!
Ok chưa?
And there's a goal. And once more.
Nói chung là Paris với Bayern hai trận đấu siêu kinh điển của C1 mùa này.
They say that fortune
Hàng
favors
tấn
the
công
brave,
cực mạnh.
and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his
Ủa, lắc lắc
tenacity
anh em
won
nhỉ?
the day.
Ủa, sao này lại lắc thế nhỉ?
Arsenal restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to
Ui.
falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up
Ui,
the
trời
pitch
ơi,
and
may
level the
quá.
scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Đúng rồi. Arsenal thì hên xui lắm. Nhưng kiểu với phong cách đá của Arsenal thì kiểu ăn đớp được một bàn trước thì là dễ đá ấy.
And it has been an engaging watch. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Berbatov. That's an imaginative pass.
Ui. Thôi Arsenal không mấy nhưng cũng vào chung kết đi. Xem cho lâu lâu tí rồi.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's
Hazard. Mất bài hay đấy.
Looking for options for movement. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well timed, excellent interception.
Có cảm giác là
a lovely neat pass.
Đá gọi là...
Pele gets on his bike and on the move.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Trời, không tranh chấp bằng đầu được kìa.
Teodad. Vitinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He has found the way through. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ui.
No, he refuses to take the bait.
Sao lát thế?
No, that's been intercepted.
Ôi cha.
Great vision. Well, played right into his path. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Howson gets it away. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that is a nice touch. Massaro, and he's had it nicked away.
Khỏe.
Ibrahimovic. Vieira. And it's Vieira.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Berbatov.
Okay.
And it's Mendes. That's a nicely shaped ball. McAllister. It's a searching pass. That has been cut short. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level
Đá bóng mà mình cứ kể thế chỉ là gọi là tham khảo thôi. Khi mà quả bóng chưa lăn thì chưa biết được điều gì hết. Ok, cảm ơn bạn nha. Xin chào.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Manchester United get the ball rolling in the second half.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That's a shade optimistic. Nuno Mendes is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Berbatov. It's gone backwards. Nice-looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. And it's Thuram. Van Dijk. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's been hooked away. Nuno Mendes. Pelé. Dani Olmo. Chiellini. Well, that is one way to stop him. Vitinha. Now it's Luis. He's having a pop!
Ui.
There is the genius of Luis Suarez!
Trưởng kìa, thế mà sút vào được.
Gem! An absolute gem! And they've got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United with the lead. Great chance!
Trời ơi.
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Trưởng thật.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Stood up well to him there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep...
Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Chance!
mà thua được kìa. Chán thế không biết.
Another throw in. This ended up in no man's land. Pele is flagged offside.
Hai người đi.
Hồi này hai tiền vệ của mình đều đang phong độ tốt chứ.
Hay.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Substitution.
Howson. Massaro. Now it's Haaland. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Fading pass.
Đá cái gì đây?
Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Thuram. And it's Vitinha. Bellingham. Vitinha. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Hơi buồn nhờ. Này đáng
Well,
hơi
there's
buồn
plenty
anh em
to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
nhỉ. Buồn thế.
McAllister. That's a good foray he's making. Pass somewhat off target. Nuno Mendes. Oh, this looks sharp. Knocks it into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Arsenal now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Đấy.
Xabi Alonso really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And here's Haaland. Cafu. And he's found a way to chance for a shot!
Oh my god.
Needed to be more decisive in the end.
Sút có bóng kìa.
Massaro cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break,
Chẳng
and
đời
a
thế.
big chance wasted.
Quãng đời này thế chứ.
So we have movement on both benches.
May mà không thắng được kìa.
McAllister. Number
Chán
8,
thật.
Danny Olmo. Number 14, Xabi
Cầu giờ
Alonso.
đấy, cầu giờ đấy anh em ạ.
Coming on the field, number 19, Yamal. Number 21, Kvaratskhelia. Number
On
8,
into overtime.
John Evans.
Chết tôi
It's a good run he's making out on the left.
There will be 3 minutes.
He's
added
found a
time.
way through. Cruyff. Good strong. And Cruyff! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't
Hết
quite.
giờ
Yeah,
rồi
it
anh
didn't
em
come off, but
ơi.
you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
He's just misjudged that one. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
Hello attendees, this is a
The end of the game.
Announcement.
Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form.
Đợi tí anh em ơi. Để đi... Ui ôi, hỏng đòn rồi. Lại đá mấy ông Trung Quốc này. Lại đá mấy ông Trung Quốc này anh em ơi. Ôi giời ơi. Florian viết này. Florian viết này. Bukayo Saka. Saka để tí nữa đi. Tí nữa cho vào sau nhé anh em. Tí nữa cho Saka vào sau đi.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The signal Iduna Park located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena.
Chiến thắng nhá.
So we're up and running. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
Wirtz wins the duel this time.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ui, trời ơi, biết tôi sút luôn đi.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's whipped it across.
Ây, trời ơi, sút chuyển cái thằng kia.
Donadoni. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Berbatov. Both sides exercising caution for now. Berbatov. Donadoni.
Ok. Bắt luôn, bắt luôn.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That's a shade optimistic. And he's there to get it away.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Hakimi. Barcelona are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Saliba can get it clear. Massaro. Van Dijk. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Good ball, good take. That's a lovely, neat pass. Van Dijk.
Ai da,
Vardiol.
không bắt bài được à?
And here's Donatoni.
Ai da,
Oh, he's found support out wide.
chuyền ghê vậy. Chuyền ghê vậy.
And that has been cleared.
Chuyền ghê vậy.
Vitz. Massaro.
Ui. Sao không chuyển luôn được kìa.
Berbatov, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Can he get on the end of this? Cafu, he has found the way through. Drills one in.
Trời,
Fermin.
chán thế.
Fermin
Ơ.
is fouled.
Thế mà phạt anh em đi. Thế mà lại phạt kìa.
Fermin. And here's Donatoni.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Olmo. That's an imaginative pass.
Ôi, không được rồi.
Chiellini. And
Chất
Vardiol.
Bắc sai nhỉ.
That is good pressure, just
Ôi,
hounded him
trời.
off it. Oh, easy pickings there. Vitz, looking for a runner. Nice
Ui da.
interception, well timed.
Khó nhờ. Khó nhờ.
Well, a goal
Okay.
here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Massaro. Now, can they get him away? He's had a shot!
Trời ơi.
Goal! Arsenal!
Arsenal. Không phải Bắc Sa, phối hợp hơn Bắc Sa
The
em ạ.
movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Defending was strong and firm. Arsenal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the
Ui.
score is 1-0.
There will be
Ui
one
da,
good
sao
read.
anh tập được
That's
xuống
great
kìa.
positioning, so
Tập
good
được
from
xuống
him.
rồi nó đâu.
Berbatov. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Hết điểm một.
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's
Này đã
certainly
không có
simmered
vẹo gì
along
hết.
nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and
đấy
it's
cho
all
vuông.
still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Arsenal are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Phá bóng luôn. Ôi, thôi, hỏng rồi.
Donatoni,
Hỏng rồi,
good
hỏng
effort.
rồi.
And that's a tiny
Ôi
finish.
trời.
Barcelona are back in business. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Tries a shot!
Ui.
Big relief, it just
giữ
needed
lại
better
phạt nhỉ?
contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Hakimi. Bellingham. Edmilson. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Berbatov. And it's Xabi Alonso. And here's Vitz.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's in a great position here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. It's a sharp pass. In with the challenge. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Arsenal really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
He's got away. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's a good 35 yards out, this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Defending of the desperate variety. Firmine. Edmilson. Massaro. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Donadoni, who set up one goal. So Bellingham! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Arsenal may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Massaro, shot a goal!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Great ball, takes a shot! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 16.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Berbatov. It's a searching pass. It's played through for him. He's beaten the last man. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Wirtz. Now it's Donadoni. He's shifting through the gears here. Poor robust challenge. Zubimendi. Massaro. Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. And this is Berbatov. Edmilson. Zubimendi. Nicely weighted ball.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's forced to go back. Wirtz! And that is expertly dealt with. Donadoni. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's managed to get free.
Oh, really well played.
Nice control.
There will be 3 minutes.
There's a probing ball. Vince. Dani Olmo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Great vision. Now, this could be a chance. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Massaro. And there goes the final whistle.
Ôi giời, cái này đá kiểu gì?
Arsenal did lead,
Chán ghê nhỉ?
they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Này,
Just a quick announcement.
sao máy mình ngay lắc lắc ta? Ôi rồi trừ điểm sót quá. Ôi rồi. Thôi phải trở lại thôi. Trừ điểm sót quá anh em ạ. Rồi trận gì phải đánh bình tĩnh nha. Chán nhỉ? Này đã 2 trận đá mà không cảm giác cứ kiểu gì ấy em ạ. Nó cứ
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
giờ cái đá độ căng này.
So off we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Haaland gets it away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Now it's Messi. Takes the shot! No, he's missed it.
Quên
It's
đi.
only a bold attempt.
Mong đá
There's
cái quả
nothing
đó
wrong
đi.
with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rummenigge.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it? The way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each scored a goal, with Messi grabbing the last one to put the icing right on the cake.
It's Park Ji-sung. Well, that looks a decent... Great shot!
Ui.
Oh, he has absolutely
Sút ra ngoài
drilled
được.
that.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Ernest. Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And here's Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in a great position here. Now there's a fine ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Haaland. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Phạt rồi.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Xabi Alonso is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Nesta getting this one clear. That's a nicely weighted pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. Still goalless at the moment. Saliba. Park Ji-sung. Here's Haaland. And it's Edmilson. Nicely spread. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. Knocks it into space. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. Ibrahimovic. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Ernest, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Can he finish? It's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Villarreal have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Ibrahimovic. He's beaten the last man. He's found Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ôi trời. Cái thằng của mình nó cứ bị sao ấy anh em ạ.
Ibrahimovic.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Chán thực sự ấy.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira. Looking for options for movement. That's tidy. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Park Ji-sung.
Ôi rồi ôi. Không được rồi.
And it's been taken short.
Ui.
Oh, important interception.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Điên hết cả người.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking for the run. Ernest on a strong run here. He's got a work. Can he finish? And he hits the net.
Chán thật đấy.
And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Lamine Yamal really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Xavi Alonso.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Massaro. It's Park Ji-sung. Haaland ploughing through the middle. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Ibrahimovic. That has been cut short. Messi. Plays the return pass. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Chance! And it's hit, has another go! Has to go back here. Oh, that's nice. He's having a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Just eases him off the ball. It's Park Ji-sung, and it's made its way to him. Nesta gives no quarter whatsoever. Yamal. Oh, that was vital. Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Thế giờ còn không ăn được nữa thì chịu rồi.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Corner
El
number
dorsal
2 then.
17, el dorsal 23, Sidons, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 10, Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18.
And now they can
el
spring
dorsal
out of
8,
defence.
Gerard, el dorsal 2, Javier Zanetti, el dorsal 21,
Yeah.
Luis Suárez.
And it's Luis Suarez. Zanetti looking to hit the byline here. And a header! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Massaro. And here's Haaland. And here's Yamal. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Hullet. Howson. Oh, the ball's gone astray. No, that's been intercepted. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Massaro. And here's Haaland. And here's Yamal. Vieira, the man synonymous with solidity. Can he get it through? And a chance! Park Ji-sung. And Edmilson. Howson. Xavi Alonso. And it's Chiellini. To Chiellini. And here's Park Ji-sung.
Chán đời.
Great vision. Space for him to turn and look. He's picked his way through. It's Pele! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer.
Thôi chắc hôm nay dừng stream ở đây thôi anh em nhá. Xin chào anh em. Nay dừng stream ở đây thôi. Xin chào anh em nhé.